Here I am back with part 4 of the Sentimental Rose Card Kit to show you how to do the cards. In the first video we made this one. In the second video we did this one. In the third video we did this one. And once again I forgot to add the little embellishments. You can tell I don't use the embellishments very often. So we'll just pop them on that card. Okay, so that's card 3 finished. Now we get to make the box to put them in. So for the box we are going to need the acrylic box, the corrugated piece, the roses and leaves die cut, one of these little tags, and the stamp for you, which is this one. Okay, so we'll go to the detailed instructions. And pop out that little on the tag, clean it off, test it out. Such a great array of sentiments in this set. Used for lots of things. Okay, so oh yeah. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is to fold up our corrugated bit, and you can see that they've got the score lines for where we need to fold it. So I'll just give it a little bend on each of those. And then it's just going to join up like so. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put the box together. So it has some protective plastic over the top of it. So we're just going to peel that off. Make sure we get all the pieces. Okay. Get rid of that. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to go up to where the other pieces are, fold them all the way down. And you can see quite easily where to fold them. I'm just going to send that in there. And I want to push it all the way in there. That's not how it's going to live. But I've learnt from previous experience with these boxes that you really need to give that a good burnish to get it to work properly. So then you can pop those in. And that's actually going to sit in. So I can do the other end. Okay. Now at the moment we've only got the 3 cards made, but you can see that you're going to be able to fit all 9 cards in there if you want to. They don't take up very much room at all, eh? So we'll just put those in there for the moment. Let's see where I'm putting the box together. Now it's debatable whether you want the box to open from the front or the back. I think people are more likely to try and open it from the front. So we're going to put this around it. So you can see why I didn't do it before, because I wanted to make sure that I've got it stuck down properly. And this part, I think I will leave on the front, and it can be hidden behind this. Well, maybe I will put it on the back. Okay, so let's turn our box over. Peel off our backing of the adhesive. Now, I think once this starts to stick, you're probably not going to have a second chance of doing it. So, line it up carefully. Yep, that's good. Okay. So we have 3 glue dots on our rose. 1 on each of the leaves, and another 12 inches of twine. So let's use our measurements to measure our twine. So I'm being very generous with my 12 inches. And again, I'm going to use my little cheat of a glue dot under where I intend to do the knot. So I can flip off that cover. Now, this is going to be a very tiny bow, but I think it's going to be big enough. There's my tweezers to pull it through. Okay, so I've got some glue dots on our rose. Pop out our leaves. And this one's got one about there, and this one is about there. So if we flip off the roses, glue dot covers. And just pop that maybe like so. Take the cover off the leaf. Just pop that. Under there. Now because I don't have a lot of cards in it, that's moving up and down a bit. So what I'm going to do is actually get our other little one. I might actually just flip the top off a glue dot here. It's easier said than done. Okay, so let's pick up the whole thing. I just think it needs an extra one under there. So now I've got it on there. I'll flip up the cover. Normally these covers come off so easily. And pop that there. And let's bring that bow out so that it goes over there. And I'm just going to have that through there. Now I'm actually going to use a separate piece of twine for that. So I'm just going to get a little bit. And I'll put it through the hole there. Pop it under there. Let's try a double knot in that, I think. Okay, so if you don't want those bits, you can always hide them under there or chop them off. Or you could always tie your original piece through there. Let's have a think about how I'm going to handle it later. Okay, so now we have a beautiful box of gift cards to give people. Now you can stamp any of those sentiments. Happy birthday, thinking of you. Happy Mother's Day, congratulations, thank you, for you, best wishes. And you can do a different one on each card, and people will have a complete set of cards to use for whatever they want. So again, let's just have a look. Find the original instructions. We have got the Sentimental Rose Card Kit. We've got our box. And these are our 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that a great little project? And isn't that a great way to get that beautiful stamp set to use on future projects? Because you're also going to get the block and the ink spot to use on anything else you want to do. Thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to purchase this kit, it's $33, and you can buy it in my online shop. You go to lavenderthoughts.com and follow the tabs up the top there to get to my shop and purchase it there. If you have any questions about using any of these or any of the other kits, there are actually 10 kits going on the 1st of June. 6 of them will have stamp sets in them, and the other 4 already prepared so that you don't need a stamp set. All the sentiments and everything are already printed out for you, and I have done a separate video on one of those sets called Notes of Cheer. Happy stamping.